As some of you may know, when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of Pokemon. I'd play all the games and I'd collect all the cards, and I really liked it. But as I got older and like newer Pokemon came out, I lost interest because I thought they just weren't as cool. And now in my 20s, I've kind of started to like Pokemon again, and I've been like opening packs and stuff, but it just doesn't really hit the same as those old school first few gens of Pokemon. But lately, actually a few days ago, a new generation of Pokemon just dropped. So I thought maybe this is gonna be, maybe this is a good one. Maybe this is the fucking good one. But I thought I would have a little bit of a retrospect on the old ones before we check out if these new Pokemon really are as good as people are saying. Okay, so you can see here we have all the classics, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with these, like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Charizard. I mean, these are all really good. The thing is, a lot of them are like iconic, but they're not really that good. That's just a snake. It literally is called a snake backwards. It's literally called a cobra backwards. It's just like, it's not really that good. But it is what it is, right? Like, I got to be honest, I don't really know what this is, but at the same time, like, there isn't anything out in nature that looks like this. So I feel like they at least made something new, right? Then we start getting into these. Now, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, this one, Hitmonlee, I think that's fine, right? Like, he kind of looks like a human, but it's fine. This one, though, like, what the fuck is up with this one? Like, Hitmonchan, he's literally wearing like a skirt or like a Thai boxing shorts or something like that, and he has boxing gloves. And I feel like this is like one of those times where like they like, it just feels weird when like he's like so close to being a human being and he has clothes on, but I'm not sure if that's just a part of his body, like that's this stuff right here is just like skin, or if that's like he's actually wearing clothes. Like, I don't really get it. But I feel like in the later gens, they just was like, fuck it, yeah, we're making Hitmonchans times a billion. Now we're getting into Gen 2. Now Gen 2 is a bit controversial, I feel like, because Gen 2 wasn't as popular as Gen 1. It still is really good, but there's still like a few that are like a bit weird, like Lediba, Ledian, like, no, Cleffa, and like baby Pokemon. Do we really need baby Pokemon? Like, what does that mean? What does it mean that they're babies? Like, cause aren't like a Natu, isn't he? Like, I don't understand how that works. When a Natu is a baby, is he a baby Natu, or is he just a Natu baby? Like, I don't get how that works. Like, what the fuck is a Politoed? There's a lot of these that are like a Politoed, where I'm like, this is a Gen 2 Pokemon. I swear to God, I thought they added this in like Gen 8 or something. Cause like, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this being part of the meta. A Politoed. It's just weird. Scizor. The sad thing about Scizor is that Scizor is really cool, but he evolves from Scyther, which is even cooler. So it kind of sucks, because if Scizor and Scyther were like a duo and they're both really cool, I'd be like, yeah, Scizor is really cool. But the fact that it's like he's supposed to be the evolved form, aka the cooler version of Scizor, I just don't feel like he is. He's just not as cool as Scyther. I'm sorry. Houndoom, Houndour, these are all bangers. These are really good. I feel like if you do dogs, like dog type Pokemon, it's like, it's kind of a cop out, sure, but like, you're probably going to make a really cool Pokemon. Like, yeah, the legendary dogs, they're cool. They're cool as shit. But like a motherfucking Magby, an Elekid, Smoochum, Hitmontop, Smurgle, like, what the fuck is this? This is like, this wouldn't even be good enough to be a Digimon, let alone a Pokemon. Abilities, own tempo. Wow. One of his abilities is to do things at his own pace. Wow. What a great Pokemon. 10 out of 10. Okay, Gen 3. Now, this is probably the gen that I played the most of. I loved playing Pokemon Sapphire and all that. So, like, I definitely love Gen 3. But there's some, some doozies in here as well. Shiftry, Banger, Surskit. Absol. Definitely an absolutely underrated Pokemon. Definitely super, super cool. I don't know. I feel like Gen 3 has a lot of Pokemon that are like, a lot of them are cool, but also a lot of them are like not awful, but they're not like the best either. Like, they're not as good as like some of the best Gen 1 and Gen 2. But definitely some bangers in here. And like, yeah, basically all of these are bangers. Gen 4. Now this is the point where I started to like, I was still into it, but I was starting to fall off a little bit. I was like, I don't know what I think about these like Gen 4 Pokemon. Because they're definitely, the starters are pretty cool. But it starts to get a bit weird. Like with these. What am I looking at here? Like I don't understand. Like it has to like it has to kind of feel like it could be a real animal in like an alternative world, but I just don't understand what this could be. Bagworm Pokemon. What the fuck is a bagworm? Hold up. Bagworm. I can't write. Okay, so it is what the fuck? Okay, I guess it kind of looks like a Wormadom, but I I don't know, just I don't know, it just looks weird. I don't like it. And then we start having ones that are supposed to kind of look like items. That's also a big thing when it's supposed to look like something that's man-made. Like I don't really know what it's it's supposed to look like a bronze bell. Like do we need Pokemon that looks like actual man-made things? Not really. It just doesn't make it feel like it could exist in the world, right? Still pretty decent. Like still Gen 4 is still pretty decent. This is where I start falling off though. Gen 5, I was not fucking with it. I did not like it in the slightest. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten, I like it more now just because it's like still kind of nostalgic. But I was still felt like it started to get a bit weird here. Like definitely a lot weirder. Like Munna. Like this is just a blob. Dream Eater Pokemon. What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, of course it evolves into a Masharna, obviously, which is a drowsing Pokemon. This is just like this, like the construction worker type Pokemon. Like this is just like the average Polish man. Like it's just like what were they thinking? And is the plank a part of, is the 2x4 part of his body, or is he just constantly carrying a 2x4? And this one, does he have those? I don't understand how it works. Like, does he have palms, or does he just have to walk around with that? No. And then, of course, we have the literal garbage Pokemon. Literal garbage. Trash bag Pokemon, which evolves into a trash heap Pokemon. Because when you thought your trash bag wasn't powerful enough, gotta have that trash heap, Just doesn't do the job with the trash bag. It's just, I mean, at least do some Pokemon that's based around recycling.
Who's that Pokemon?
So the cans go in the yellow one, and then the blue one is actually for paper, and then and then the glass and the plastic bottles, that's in the red one. And like this, what is this? Coffin Pokemon. What are we doing here? Like, why are you making who went to motherfucking vacation in Egypt and looked at a sarcophagus and was like, yeah, yes, this is what Pokemon should look like. It should look like motherfucking ancient Egyptian tombs. That's what we needed. Ice cream Pokemon. No, it's a fresh snow Pokemon, which turns into a icy snow Pokemon, which turns into a snowstorm Pokemon. And so they try to hide it as if it's like, oh, it's a snow Pokemon. It's based around snow, but it just looks like ice cream. It's straight up like a frozen yogurt type Pokemon. It's just like, yeah, they just ran out of animals in the world, and so they have to pick inanimate objects. They just had the fucking people at Pokemon HQ went out to lunch and went out fucking eating frozen yogurt, and they were like, huh. Dude, now here's the thing though. I think this is cute. I think this one is cute. I really like it. I feel like it's simple, but it's also kind of creative the way they did the Pokeball. And also this one, I don't like it. It's kind of sus. This is just a toucan though. This is literally just a toucan. Have you seen what the fuck a toucan looks like? Like we've all seen this bird. Like how is this a Pokemon? It's just a toucan. And it's called motherfucking toucanon. There's no cannon on it, dude. It's just a toucan. What are you doing? Like, what is this? Dude, it's just a sandcastle. Dude, they're not trying to hide it. It's just a sandcastle Pokemon. Dude, what the fuck? Why? So they just put an ice cube on a penguin. They just put an ice cube on a penguin. Okay, so I've learned now that like even in the worst generations like this, there's still like a few cool Pokemon. Like there's still like each generation they still have like a few cool ones. So I want to see if like the new one actually has some cool Pokemon that like I can actually fuck with. Let's see this motherfucking new Pokemon. Okay. Let's hear the starters. Sprigatito. Yeah, that's going to be a Sprigatito. That's going to be a banger to say. Grass cat Pokemon. It's cute. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. It's got an awful name. Fuecoco. Okay, yeah, it's cute. I don't mind it, but goddamn the name. Quaxley. Quaxley. Dude. Okay. Is that it? Come on. All right. So apparently there were just 3 new Pokemon announced, and the rest of the Pokemon are going to be announced later. So I guess, but here's the thing though. These, I mean, except for the awful names, I think they're kind of cute. I fuck with them. Obviously, they worked the hardest on the starters. So maybe they just like made 3 pretty decent starters, and then the rest is absolute trash. Who knows? But so far, looking pretty good for the Pokemon franchise. Maybe this is the redemption of the Pokemon designs. I like to think so anyway. But it's probably not true. It's probably gonna be more of this fucking trash. All right, I'll see you later.